Welcome to live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So we are seeing a very nice movement in the market with the NFP as expected. And this week also, like the past week, also we are spending a very volatile week, which is ending today, Friday, last day of the trading week, and also the NFP week. So in this NFP week, we want to make things happen, and I believe that every one of you are ready for another great NFP week. Now this session is very important, because in this session we will be knowing in fact what we will be doing in the upcoming session. So first of all, I will be looking at our gold price section to see how the price is doing, and then we will be looking at other pairs as well. You can use the live chat. Using the live chat, you can let me know what you are looking at and what's your question, so that I can answer straight away. So looking at, first of all, on gold, looking at the daily chart today, after yesterday's, you have seen that there was a long week candle. There was a fake move to the upside on gold, and then from that zone there has been significant rejection. The way the price has gone up, it was a massive move to the upside, and then we saw that gold has got rejected. The way the price has got rejected, I think that gold is likely to drop further. It might form a long week candle in that zone, and after forming that long week candle, what I think that gold is likely to drop. For me, it's a bearish price action from the daily perspective. Now if I look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly to see overall direction in the market. Now from the monthly, we can see that this is the monthly long week candle on gold. Now with that monthly long week candle, this is a huge rejection from the top. Now we discussed previously that why gold has had this big rejection from the top. We will be clarifying more on that point to understand exactly what happened, why did gold has made this such a big drop. And if you look at the monthly, this is a historical price as we expected in our previous weekly forex forecast. Gold did that, gold has gone there, and then we have seen that the price has got rejected from that level. Now if we look at the weekly here on gold, last day of trading week, this weekly candle, for me, it's a bearish candle. Why? If you look at this market resistance, okay, you can see that it's a complete deviation from this resistance line, which in fact has given gold a big blow to the downside, and as a result we have seen that there has been significant drop in this market. Now with that drop, if you look at the daily here, from the daily, this is a big drop, a narrow correction, sign of further drop. So from the daily we can see the price action, a very sharp drop. So what is meant by sharp drop is that there was a clean rejection. So clean rejection means there has been a huge selling pressure happen at the top, and because of that selling pressure, we could see that gold finally dropping down to create a new lower low. So from the daily, we see that gold is in the downward momentum. Now looking at the intraday from 4 hour, where you see that gold, this is the resistance level here, and we have seen yesterday there was a big move and also big move down on both sides. It gathered liquidity from both sides, and that might give gold a bit more momentum now, because there's a long week candle for going up again to retest any of this high. So if you draw this resistance line from the daily and 4 hour perspective, these are the levels that we can look for potential selling. And until the NFP, I think that gold might a little bit in a sideway, and then or before the NFP we could see that gold started to break to the downside. Now here is the, you can see that this is a resistance level, okay, on gold, and with that resistance, okay, this is a level, and also this is a support level, a very two important level from where the price has got severely rejected. And these are the levels that we can look for potential buying and selling opportunity. And with the news we could see that the price again retesting this zone, and from those zone we can look for trading opportunity. And I think that gold, highly likely we could see going back up retesting this zone, especially the high is important for selling because I don't want to sell from the low. So we will be waiting for gold to go up and retest this level and then to reject. Okay, so this is my level. Let me know your level, which level you think that gold is heading to. And also let me know using the live chat, how was your day today, and which one you are looking at, so that you know exactly where to enter and how to enter. So looking at other pairs as well, we will be looking at some other instrument as well, how they are doing. And let me know using the live chat, guys, if you are there. Jomon, good morning. Amrit, good morning all. Good morning. Good morning. Hey sir, check Euro USD. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. I'm in buys now. Okay, so you're in buy. Yeah, I'm also buy, but we might see that Euro USD, the way it has rejected, it's not that yet very impressively bullish. We are just at entry on the trade that we have opened, just at entry. So I need to think that I will run that trade or no, because we might be able to we might need to close it break even if we see that euro dollar is not going very strongly bullish. Because if gold is dropping, still euro dollar, okay, euro dollar, if this is the 4-hour closing as a doji. Okay, so with that euro dollar trade, we are at entry, right? So we are at entry on euro dollar. My price was 1.07886, so which is at entry. And okay, so this price action on euro dollar, what I see that potentially bearish, chances for breakdown is very high. It may go up for liquidity trigger, but if I delete all of them, okay, so let me see the daily. Look, euro dollar might be slowly changing the trend. If you look at the weekly, where there's a gap opening a bearish candle, what I think that euro dollar boosts not finding enough strength for a bigger move. Okay, so instead we could see that euro dollar with this pullback, I think that euro dollar might be coming down to retest this support again. So there is for me there is still probability for euro dollar to be bearish yet. Okay, so I am just in my entry with a little bit of profit in it. So the trade that we have opened during the NY session live, and with that move, because it became a bit low probability trade, the way we have opened, I expected it to go up to continue to rise. Now it might trend to the upside, okay, or it might just move back down. So 50-50 probability trade now at the moment. So I am on euro dollar, which is running in a little bit of profit. So I will just let the price to go up a little, and then I will be closing it down. And because I it's at entry, I can open anytime again. So euro dollar trade I'm closing out, and I will also let the trader who are trading with us to update the same, so that we are on the same page. Because euro dollar, um, the price action is not very good at the moment um, for bullish. It might go up to certain level, but not up to the standard for me for a change of trend. So I'm closing out euro dollar. Let me see if we can get a little bit of side. So which is a little bit of 1-2 pip down. I'm also updating. Okay, so we are out on euro dollar, because this trade, you can see the price action is showing bearish here, and we are at entry, so which is going to be a break-even trade with 1 pip, 2 pip, this or that way, doesn't matter. So now I will go back to some of the instrument that we are trading, including the GBP JPY, to see what it is doing. Now GJ, this is a big move on GBP JPY, and I think we might see some kind of results on GJ, UJ, and JPY pairs, including the dollar yen. That's a big move on dollar yen as well. Okay, so looking at our GBP JPY, now GBP JPY in a very important level. For me, GJ currently in a very important zone. So we will keep full focus on GBP JPY, and then also we'll be looking at other instrument as well. Now, before I progress to the GBP JPY, I just want to announce that, guys, as with the NFP, couple of spots became open for joining us to learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also to see all the trade that I'm opening in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So this is a limited time offer. There is an NFP sale going on, so you can use that coupon. There is an additional another $100 coupon available for you. You can use that coupon to join us to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you'll find a lot of value in it, including all the trading tool that I'm using, all the strategy that I'm using. You can learn, and also you can see all the trade that I'm opening. I have given that coupon, shared that coupon on the live chat. You can visit the website, use that coupon on the checkout, and that will give you another $100 additional discount, which is ending tonight. So you can use it, use that before it is ending. So now let me see here on GJ in a very important level, looking at the monthly. Why? Because monthly, weekly will give you a clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Now before I go to the weekly time frame, guys, smash the like button. I want to see that the same number of like as view. That will help the channel, and also will be helping this live streaming to be visible to more people. So I'm waiting everyone to smash it. Did you do that? Awesome. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So now let's see what happened with GJ from the monthly. You can see this is a big drop, guys. Multi-time frame analysis is the key tool that every institutional trader uses, because this is where you can see the whole bigger picture. Okay, so bigger picture looking at will give you a clear idea of the overall direction in the market. Now looking at GBP JPY monthly, this is a long-term bullish market. How do you know a market is a long-term bull market or bearish market? From the market structure. Now if you look at the market structure here, as you can see, this is an impulse correction, a deeper correction, a big long doji. Now this kind of doji, when you look at in the market, that will basically will change your view in the market. Why? Because when you see this doji, what does that represents? It represents that there has been huge manipulation. Now what is manipulation? This is also a very good question. In the beginning it comes in mind, okay, we talk about the manipulation. What is manipulation? Because it brings a negative connotation, isn't it? Manipulation. But in fact it doesn't, because if there is no manipulation, there is no movement in the market. Let me show you an example. What do I mean by that? Okay, so this will change your perspective about trading, guys. Please pay attention. I'll show you on gold. You have never probably thought in that way. See, this is what looking at different perspective will change your trading completely. So let's look at this gold market. Let me show you something that probably you have never thought that way, because by understanding that will give you a new understanding about the market. Let me go back to some of the past, and then you'll see what actually needed for the market to move. Where is that? So this happens over and over again in the market, but I need to find one just to show you exactly what do I mean by that. Look at this one here. You see, there is no manipulation in that zone, right? And you'll find a bit more clearer. Okay, so during the Christmas period also you'll see that. Have you ever seen, I'm sure that you have seen that one candle like this, the chart formed like that without any wick, just a line, that's a candle. This candle formed when you see this, when there is no manipulation. Now can you trade on that time when there is no candle form? I want to see your answer. You can't, right? You cannot trade in a chart where there is no candle has formed. So to form that candle, there is volume comes. When there is no manipulation, there is no movement in the market. When there is no night, there is no day. When there is no good, there is no bad. When there is no left, there is no right. When there is no hot, then there is no cold. You see? That will blow your mind. So, if you say that I love the sunny day, so that means you are saying that you don't love the rainy day, or you hate rainy day. And that starts the suffering. Because the universe will constantly give you both what you love and what you don't love. So the more things you will prefer, the more things you will create a duality, which is called the duality. The people who struggle suffer because of the duality, and the mind thinks in a dualistic pattern. It's a black and white. The mind thinks in black and white, right and left, up and down. So when you understand it, the duality collapse, you become enlightened, right? You understand that actually there is no preference. is the way it is. Okay, so when you see the things as they are, you become a good trader. How? Because this is where you can detach from your emotion. To be a profitable trader, you need to be able to detach from your emotion. And when you see from a dualistic perspective, you feel a kind of emotion that you don't want to feel. So this is why it is so important that you understand that actually everything needs to be exist to remain in balance. So if there is no right, then there is no left, right? So right needs to exist the left, because it's a contrast. If I give you a white pen in a white paper, can you write down anything? You need a black background to write using the white pen, or you need a white background to write in a black pen. So they compensate each other. So that's how you can understand the manipulation is needed for the movement. It's not any kind of connotation that we should be caring about, but we can use it in our advantage. So when you don't have a preference, you love both rainy day and both sunny day, then you enjoy in both days in a different way. When there is a sunny day, go to the beach. When there is a rainy day, go for a run. So that's how you can enjoy both of these days to give you the full advantage of being in this existence. So that's how you can stay happy and take full advantage of it, because when you are happy, you tend to do the better trading, making good profit and staying always profitable. Because when you don't have an emotion that is causing you to feel the fear, you need to feel the fear, but to act from the fear, then it's not gonna hamper you. So now let's see how we can see the manipulation here in this gold, where we was talking about the GBP JPY. Let's go back to it now from the monthly on GJ, where we can see that this is the monthly price action. This is the monthly long week bearish candle, and this move on GJ, which is highly bearish. Now if we look at the weekly, what I see that from the weekly perspective on GBP JPY, there is a gap opening, a big drop, and that drop, in fact, GJ has broken all this support level, and now there has been huge rejection from the bottom. And if we look at the daily, where this is a long week candle with a narrower candle here, and when we see that narrower candle today so far, I think that GJ might be bouncing off that level from this zone. And once you see that 4-hour perspective, where on GJ, this is where now from the 1 hour, where we see that this is a consolidation here. Okay, so now the price in a now what is called in a homeostasis, or this is the word that I can use in this zone. Now the price stagnated on JJ here in that zone a bit more time because of big drop and consolidation. So what we could see on GBP JPY in that zone, for the price to move a little bit in a sideway, okay, and then to drop, gather liquidity, and then to bounce off that level to create a new higher high. So GJ in that zone, where we can expect for the price to turn to a bull market, but because there has been unusual drop, we could see a bit more sideways movement, final manipulation, and then to move back up. So with that being said, let's look at from the 30 minutes perspective, where we see that local bullish structure. What do I mean by local bullish structure? Local means that the global trend and the local trend. Okay, global trend and local trend, you are very familiar with it. So here is what we see, that back to back 230 minutes candle shown potential bullish here. So bigger picture that we have seen that bullish, smaller picture, bigger picture bearish at the moment, but we might see that the price turning to a bull market. In the zone it is currently in a consolidation. So when the price has made such a big move, it's not gonna straight going up. Instead, we could see that GBP JPY is consolidating in that area, dropping down, and then going back up. Once it will establish another local uptrend, we can look for that buying opportunity on GJ. But at the time, you see, this is the 30 minutes bullish middleman, which is pushing that price to the upside. So we will look for a couple of pips. Once we see that, if we find an entry, we'll be looking for that on GBP JPY at the moment, without any direction. Once we will find proper entry, we will be looking for that entry opportunity. And let me know your thought on that, on GBP JPY, how you are doing and what's your analysis as well. Morning, your USD, yes, 2024. Yeah, please, can you look at AUD CAD, 2048, then down. Okay, so your prediction is 2048 and then down. Okay, it would be appreciated if you analyze Hamlet Ger, GER. Normally, okay, we'll be looking at that. Made 62k on my 50k account. So you made 62k on your 50k account. That's a good money. How did you do that? Let us know. That I have missed the gold analysis. So you made the gold analysis, should be there. You can look at that. Where are your thought on direction of gold during NFP? This is a very relevant question, very good question. We'll be pointing out that. So before I want to ask the same question, let me make it as a poll. What's your thought on direction of gold in NFP? Let me create a pool, guys. This is a very good question. I also want to ask all of you, what is your, ask that question. Okay, so let's, so what's your thought on gold in NFP? So I have asked a question. Let me see if you guys are getting that. Okay, so here we will be waiting for an entry on GJ. Okay, I'll end that Q&A because it's causing a little bit of delay. Instead, I'll start a pool. So let me see what you guys are on that. Okay, so let me know. I have posted the pool. Okay, so here is what we see on GJ. The after going there, the price is now coming down for again to the support level. This is a sideways movement. You can see here there is a series of lower high in that zone, and the price is potentially rejecting from that level, means that we could see now price is ranging in that narrow zone. So once we find, we will be entering. And in the meantime, let me see, gold back again. So this is a very narrow range when the market does this, um, especially before the high impact news. It moves a little bit in a sideways, but here is 5 minute spin bar. Okay, so let me see. 13 votes. Can you cast a vote on that? So I think gold will go up. So there is a 62% bullish and 36% bearish. Okay, let me see everyone. Then we'll be seeing that. Can you cast a vote on that? See. Good morning. Here's check your USD. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Good morning. Good morning. Um, NASDAQ, Euro USD. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Please, can you explain middleman? No, middleman. Okay, we'll be discussing on that. Explain middleman. Thank you. Okay, so 30 closed below resistance. Okay, now we have seen that I'm out of euro dollar trade, guys. As I mentioned, we might see that euro dollar is coming down further, right? So here is some kind of price action that is, you see, there has been rejection from the top. So this, you see this consolidation pattern here on 15 minutes on euro dollar, which what it did basically, it's ranging in a bearish channel, which eventually we could see that breakdown in that direction. But before that breakdown, this is the 15-minute chart. If we see a breakout, we'll look for that selling opportunity. The way the price action is formed for me, which is a very highly bearish at the moment. Okay, now with that on pull 20 board, so we see that bullish, guys, more trader bullish on that gold. Can you make more votes so that I know exactly, the more vote will come, the accuracy will be on the potential bias. Now today's candle on Euro USD, from this resistance line there is a rejection here on euro dollar, and with that level, okay, the price is maintaining series of lower high. So the price action here, this was a movement which was showing potentially change of trend, but what we saw that after it breaks this important liquidity zone, price after forming that overextension, it has returned back. Now this price might again could go back up, especially after breaking that daily low or daily support. I think that euro dollar might revert back again to fill some of the zone. So from the lower time frame, we still can expect euro dollar to drop, and then we might see that after dropping down, after gathering enough liquidity, we could see that euro dollar is reverting back. But the way you see this price action, long week choppy market, which is basically a bearish price action on euro dollar. Okay, so you see that more traders on bullish than bearish. Now will you sell then or buy? This is a very important question, guys. You see that the pool came out to be that there are 27 votes, so 63% bull. If I bring that here, so 63%, 64% going up, 36% coming down. Now the question is, let me end that pool. So we got an idea that more trader bullish than bearish. Now this is where you will understand actually the smart money concept, guys, trust me. Because when you see that more traders are bullish, now what should you do on gold? Should you buy because more traders are bullish, or should you sell? And then you'll understand exactly how the smart money trades. I will explain that. That will give you a very clear idea of how the smart money goes. Now before I go to that point, guys, make sure that you smashing the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Let's 103 view, only 43 likes. So I am disappearing now for unlimited time or just for 2 seconds, so that everyone have time to smash the like button. Did you do that? And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet, and press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content. Thanks for your support to the channel. Now here is the key points on understanding that sentiment, which is called the public sentiment or the retail trader sentiment. Why do you need to know, and how should you use that? Now this is a smaller scale. You might find a bit more bigger scale somewhere, maybe any website, maybe 40,000, 50,000 trader. You see they're almost the similar results. Okay, maybe you'll see 60% bullish, 40% bearish. So the question is, should you consider it, and what should you do in that case? Should you follow that higher probability people are thinking, or should you not follow, and why not? That's the question, because then you'll know how the smart money trades. $30 close big below, that's why I'm biased sell on gold. Okay, I think gold will drop then fly for NFP. What do you see? NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Okay, JPY, what's your analysis? We'll be looking at that. Not buy, but sell will be with the SMC. Okay, Muhammad Yusuf, thank you, thanks for that. Okay, now let's see how to use that retail traders sentiment. Okay, now we'll look at that. Let me see in the meantime, go in euro dollar, GBP JPY, which after dropping again pushing high, I'll just keep eye in some of them. Okay, now from the lower time frame here, I'll just quickly looking at all of them. Okay, also we'll be looking at NASDAQ, and then I will come back to it again. Dollar CAD and WTI, I'm just keeping eye on all of them. So WTI has got rejection from the bottom. It's a long-term bearish market, so we'll not be looking at anything on that. Okay, looking at NASDAQ here. All right, so cool, NASDAQ. Let me see the daily. Why? Because daily, weekly, and monthly are higher time frame will give you a clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Now from the daily, after breaking that low, NASDAQ managed to break to the upside. This is where there is liquidity grab on NASDAQ. You can see that from the weekly also. This is the weekly doji so far. After breaking all this low, got strongly rejected. This candle on the weekly on NASDAQ is a sign of further bullish momentum, and I think that NASDAQ will be pushing high to create a new higher high. If we look at the daily, also you saw that there was a drop from series of higher low above this 20 EMA, and we can see that the market is showing that bullish momentum. Now if you turn on our TF indicator, where we see that there is a buy alert here. Now this indicator, the TF indicator, is very convenient for me when I use in a trending market. Now good news is that now this TF indicator also I am now back testing as a expert advisor for auto trading as well. So TF indicator currently, this indicator currently for trading view available, and also for other devices. If you are our lifetime member, you can find it on your dashboard, all the information how you can access that TF indicator. Now from that zone, we saw that after testing that 20 EMA, NASDAQ has got a bounce from that level, and I think that the price may continue to rise to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the lower time frame, where we saw that the price has formed series of higher low, and in that zone where we can see that the market has had a consolidation, a drop, gather liquidity, and has been able to bounce to the upside. For me, any kind of pullback, you can see the last impulse on NASDAQ, the price action is highly bullish with a full body green, which is a very strongly bullish market. Any kind of pullback will give us that entry opportunity on NASDAQ, and as soon as you will find suitable entry, we'll look for going long on NASDAQ as soon as we'll see that entry opportunity. Dollar yen, yes, we will be looking at that. Guess I was right. Gold selling. Mr. Snowman. Okay. Look, this is a very good point, Mr. Snowman. I don't know your name because username is Mr. Snowman. So I guess I was right. Go selling. This is a very good sentence that I like what you said, because in fact it is. Look, the hardest thing for a trader, you know why a trader is so hard for a trader to be profitable? It's not that the strategy is difficult. The strategy that I have, I'm breaking down every piece of the strategy in VIP Zoom class. In a past class also we explained the strategy. This week also we are doing this every single day, explaining you that how to use the strategy. And I'm sure that for those who are on the academy, definitely you are understanding it, how to use it. So then, why does for some trader it's so hard to be profitable? Because we don't want to be profitable. This is the very difficult sentence to accept, right? Yes, this is what it is. Traders want to be right, don't want to be profitable. This is what so hard for some trader to be profitable, because we want to be right, not be profitable. But the trader who are profitable truly in their own fund or any kind of other people's fund, they don't mind to be wrong. And when you are okay of being wrong and not deviating from your trading plan, what happened here, guys? Did you smash the like button or smash this one? Okay, so when you are not deviating from your trading plan, when you are not deviating from your strategy, no matter what you are right or wrong, that is where you become a profitable trader. So, and then why it is so hard to accept the fact that at some point a trader could be wrong? Because of the wiring that we have in our brain. That wiring can be rewired by conscious action and changing the belief system, which is the hardest. Very hard for changing the belief system. For me especially, I had to go through a lot of challenges to change my belief system. You know why? Because the brain doesn't want to, the brain doesn't want to change the belief, because it's threatening to the brain, changing the belief. As soon as we try to change the belief, the brain switch to fight and flight response, because it feels very strong. So that is why, to be a profitable, we need to combine the strategy along with the trading psychology, along with the changing the belief, along with experiencing and doing some good trading that will make you profitable. And let me know if you are ready to face the challenge that you have, like changing the belief, so that you can make profit from the market. I want to see how many of you are ready to be profitable. Do you use the natural gas? Okay. Is the indicator work in all time frame? Is the indicator works in all time frame? Well, the indicator works in all time frame, but I recommend to use on the higher time frame, especially when the market is trending, right? So if I turn on the indicator in a trending market, you can see that how the price is showing. So it is advisable to use in a trending market, because this is a trend following indicator. Okay, it is developed based on the trend following strategies, basically the strategy, because every strategy has its rules, and the rules is programmed to become to show me the signals, and that I use to find entry opportunity and exit criteria in the market. Okay, so yeah, so it works. You can see this is the 4 hour. It works in all time frame, but if you go through the strategy, then you'll understand actually how to use that, and the strategy available in your student dashboard that you can find it. Okay, so now let's go back to gold, where we can see that from the this is the 1 hour chart here, and in that 1 hour chart the price is, this is the support. Okay, the price action is little bit of creating series of higher lows, so what I believe that it's gonna go up, and this is the resistance, and from that resistance we can expect for the price to come down, and I will be waiting for a violation of this very important resistance or support for an entry opportunity. Yes, I am ready and going the work hard until it's obtained. Tony, yes, very good, and you're gonna make it. I'm sure that everyone will make it. Anyone say I will make it, gonna make it. Okay, because you are basically influencing your mind and environment. I'm ready. Man, okay, very good. So let me know, guys, how many of you ready? So I see that 2 of you ready to be profitable. When you say, you actually manifest, because it's all about what we say and what we think and what we believe. Might say, okay, then I didn't want something that happened or happening in my life, or maybe I didn't want the house that I'm living in, if everything what we think, what we say, or I didn't want the life that I wanted to live, or I didn't want the job that I'm doing is 12 hours, very stressful. All right, so let me tell you that what we say and what we think, this is what we experience. Let me give you a proof. Have you ever been in a party, family party, or any party? Next time when you will be in a party, in your friends, family, or social group, I will give you a test. What you can do is this time observe. Okay, observe what people are saying in that conversation. Try to understand their content of their talk. Okay, so they are talking about what they are talking about, their finance, their situation, their job, and their circumstances. You see that what the person talk about everything is exactly what the person is experiencing. Now, what you see that some people are very optimistic, enthusiastic, what they are talking in their approach, and their life also reflect. So that's what it is. Now, it is very hard for that person to change that perception about the world. It only takes that much. Let's say if that person, if you just put a, when that man has in the sleep state, okay, you just put a machine on his head, and that person, as soon as he or she wakes up, start to talk all about the abundance, start to talk all about the good things happening in his or her life, all the things going on very well. He or she wakes up and start to pay attention to the good news, start to pay attention to all the things that he or she has, start to be happy, and in just a matter of, in couple of weeks, everything will be aligning with that, and exactly what it is. Now you might say, okay, I talk now, but why it's not happening? Because there is a time delay. If you put a seed on the ground and pour water on it, it takes at least 1 or 2 weeks to grow up, to go back to you. That's it. Do that and you're gonna, so that's why you need to say what you want to be. If you don't want to say what you want to do or be, then you're gonna end up being others what they want you to be. Very good. I'm planning to go to point where can leave my job, become a trader. Yes, you can be. I'm ready. Very good. Ready, dear? Please discuss dollar yen. Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. Very good. Awesome. Thank you. I see that now. I want to be a profitable. Very good. Say I am profitable. I'm ready. Awesome. Very good. Ready. I'm ready to be profitable. I'm ready. Very good. Ready. So everyone said ready. You are ready. Okay. Just make sure that you are not quitting. Everything you can do it. Just be patient and pay attention to the things that's happening, and you're gonna make it. So I made 16. Very good. Yes, on CPI sell possible. Okay, dollar yen. All right, so we'll be looking at dollar yen now at the moment, looking at dollar yen, where we can see that from the daily, where this is the daily price action on dollar yen. And if you look at the monthly here, where this is the monthly price action, and if you look at that monthly impulse on dollar yen, it has come to a very significant monthly support level. Now I have drawn that support on dollar yen from the monthly, where this is the support here, and with that support, where you can see that here is the support level. Okay, this is a long week, a big impulse on the monthly. We have seen a drop, a very highly likely that dollar yen might revert back from that level, but because it had a big drop to this support, we could see that a bounce back up. Okay, now it may not go in one go because it has made a big move. It might take a little bit of time to go back up. So if you look at the weekly, now from the weekly, where we see that this is the huge drop on the weekly, and this is almost at the end of the week, I think that this, after this big drop, it is going up. We can expect another pullback and then to look for that entry. Now from the daily, where today's candle is forming a narrow bar doji, I think that we could see a bit more a deeper pullback at the moment. Because it's a big drop, we need to wait for a little bit of time for that, a bounce back up. It might consolidate a little bit, but here is what we can see, that it's forming a kind of consolidation. And what I think that it's gonna do, you see that it's forming series of higher low long week candle. It's the 1 hour chart, and we might see another drop, breaking all this low and then bouncing back up. So dollar yen currently consolidating in that area, but I will be going long once it change its downtrend to an uptrend. At the moment, the way the price action is formed, it is not a good place for me to go short on dollar yen. All right, so I hope that, guys, you are enjoying the live session. Let me know if you are enjoying the live. So if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you are liking that and also subscribing to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are posting every single day. All right, so do that. And I see that a couple of subscription came. Make sure that you do that, smashing the like button and also subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support to the channel. Let me see that USD CNH is also moving up. So dollar yen currently consolidating in that zone, and I think that in that zone we might see a bit more consolidation, and finally we could see that dollar yen is bouncing off that level. Okay, so like that. So to make it happen, it might go a bit more consolidation, and then you'll see that the price is going back up in that zone. Okay, so you'll see that here. Okay, so for me it's in a consolidation. We'll look for entry as soon as you will find it on dollar yen. So let me go back to gold again. This is a very narrow range, and now for 5 minutes I will go through all the pairs. So also you can let me know which one you are looking at. I'll go through all the minor pairs to see the overall picture in the market, such as Aussie yen showing bullish pattern in that zone. And if we look at CAD CHF, CAD JPY, CHF JPY, so we see that euro appears another instrument, just a little bit in a sideway, a bit more choppy. And looking at GBP CAD, GBP USD, there is a little bit of in choppiness. NASDAQ, NZD CAD, dollar CAD, dollar yen. So yeah, so in among all of them I see that ENPR now a little bit in a sideway while USD is trending, and I think oil also slowly bouncing back, but it is also bearish, so I will not be on any kind of buy on oil at the moment. So among all that, we worth looking at on gold at the moment and GBP JPY. So I see that there isn't much movement in other instrument yet. So with the NFP we might see that movement. Looking at gold here, okay, so this is where we can see that in that zone, this is a very important level of support. So I'm trying to figure out, guys, how the price is planning for that move. I do consider the market is like a living things which has its own life and planning, because in fact it's people's belief, people's um understanding about the market. So this movement is actually, this move is people's movement in belief, right? Because if I believe that the price will drop, I'll sell. So it's my belief, I have invested on the market. Similarly, bunch of belief, so the stronger is always go in favor, right? So the more people are believing on that, the more it will be in favor. Now with that being said, let's go to the point of the retail trader sentiment that we I had early today in this session. I had a poll where you guys voted, and we have seen that 63% showing bullish on gold, and the rest is bearish. So more people are bullish than bearish. Now if you go to a very big website where millions of people casting the vote, the same results you will find it. So then how do you use that as a trader, which is a very important point, because there is a when I begin my trading, I remember that I found an app where I could see that retail trader sentiment, and I start to buy whenever I saw that more people are buying, because what I thought that, okay, when more people buy, the price will go up, so I should be buying, right? That's what I thought, because if more people showing interest on buying, that means that the market will go up, so I also buy. But how do you use that? In fact, what is the right way to use it, and how do you use in terms of smart money trading system, that retail traders sentiment will be looking at that as well. Morning coach, thank you for dollar yen analysis. You are welcome. Gold AUD CAD, did you close euro dollar? Yeah, I have closed euro dollar without any loss at entry. Can you check US oil? I mean buys. Good morning. Okay, so US oil, you are buy. So you traded against the trend, but I shouldn't make any comment because you bought US oil. I don't know what's your strategy, but this market, you can see slowly forming a structure. It might turn to a bull market, or it just break the high and then could drop again, because this is a bearish market at the moment. So a bearish market, it's a long-term bearish market. If you look at the daily here, let me bring that up here. So this is the daily chart on US oil. There was a huge manipulation and then drop. At the moment, we see that from the daily it is going up, which is for me potential pullback. So when you see a market goes up in a falling market, which is basically for me a pullback, so you could see that US oil going to that level. In unusual case, it's going to that level and then bouncing back down, so because it's a bull market, a bear market. So now what we see here in this zone, the price is going up to that level. It could break this high. This is a resistance zone here, and where there is a liquidity. Okay, as the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, there is a, you see this long wick candle, there is a liquidity gap. It might go back up to that resistance, and we could see that WTI is dropping down, and there is a gap here. You see this, the 4 hour has not been tested yet, the 20 EMA. It might return back from here, or it might go a bit up, but I don't trade against the trend. Trading against the trend means going against the flow. Okay, unfortunately most people goes against the flow of this universe. Okay, so universe also has a flow. You see, if you go to a very ancient wisdom, if you want to gain some kind of knowledge from a very past ancient wisdom, then you'll find that actually they used to know how this universe operate. Okay, they knows how the energy flows in that universe. Not only that ancient, if you go to the most modern science of quantum physicist, okay, according to quantum physicist, if you go to the quantum level, that means that if you break out all the atoms, molecules, go to the level where there is nothingness, there is a void where everything is wave of energy, which is proved in double slit experiment. So double slit experiment is a very famous experiment where there is a a screen here, and there is a hole here, two holes. So the scientists put that one electron into the hole, and then they observed. So when they observed, they saw that the electron is going like a ball, putting a mark like a tennis ball. And when they haven't observed that electron, the electron was going as a wave. Okay, and they were fascinated by that. And then they tried to do one thing. They observed when that was electron, and then halfway they have stopped observing. So when they stopped observing, it had to come back again, and then became a wave, and then it started to move up. So that means that observation changes the nature. So that is where we saw that that natural flow of the universe is the energy, and you know how to navigate with that flow. You can effortlessly manifest anything that you want in your life. You can become a trader, you can become rich, you can become successful in the things that you are doing. So you might say, okay, how do I do that? What is the easiest way to do anyone without any education? The first thing that you can do is learn to go with the flow. Means that reduce the importance and also increase the importance. So reducing the importance means that, if I give a very simple example, you know that the people who grow up in poverty, it becomes harder for them to be financially abundant when they grow up. Because when they grow up in their family or in their environment or in their culture, they believe that the wealth is very difficult to acquire, very difficult to achieve. Because it's difficult to achieve, they put a very high importance to it. And anything you put any high importance, you are going against the flow of the universe, of the energy. And how do you then go with the flow? Is by reducing the importance. And sometimes it's difficult to grasp, I know that it's concept. So how do you then go with the flow in terms of the trend? Is by reducing the importance, to being patient. So when the price is going up in that move, and we become very impatient, right? Including myself, I also had that tendency. It took time. That becoming, this market is going up, leaving me alone. Okay, I'm losing that trade, I'm missing that trade. So you are continuously saying, as you are putting too much importance on that movement, and you are not going with the flow. But wait patiently for that things to come to you, give you the market to give you a trade, and then you can sell the market when the price will give you the trade that you need. Okay, so this is how you can find the proper entry on the market that you need. So this is how you can trade with the trend. Is the most important part as a trader, which is super important, that I believe. So when you trade with the trend, basically you are going with the flow of the bigger flow. So very simple. Once you see that a market is creating series of lower high and lower low, wait for the market to go up or a pullback, in worst case scenario breaking that swing high, which will give us another opportunity to sell. Okay, so let's go back to gold to see what it is doing at the moment. We see that it's a little bit in a sideway. Okay, so here is this is what I think that is gonna, this is choppy at the moment, and yeah, once we will see that the choppiness is gone, we will look for that that entry. Let me see that euro dollar, where the market is breaking in that direction in euro dollar. So this is a bearish price action at the moment here. This is why I closed out and closed down the trade that I was on, because this market is at the moment bearish, and but I'm still on the trade on USDC NHS, which is still running. Okay guys, so let me see now. We see majority of the pairs now slowly with the NFP coming up. It's coming to the point. Morning goes next week, December 16 to December 31. Us has too many holidays. Will it affect the FX market? Yes, it will affect. I wouldn't say affect, like it will reduce the volatility in the market. Yeah, during the holiday period there will be less volatility, but still there will be trade in the market. I will still be trading because I use that time to teach and to help others, and I believe that for you it's a very good time to learn and grow, because when the market is volatile we mostly focus on trading, finding the trade, opening the trade. But when the market is a bit less volatile, we can discuss a lot of things about the strategy, about learning. And if you are on the board, definitely during the December I have a very special events coming up. There will be boot camp in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where in that boot camp, if you're a serious trader, then I will recommend you to join now. There is a coupon available, because in the boot camp, if during that holiday time, if you can manage one day, in one day I will be crashing everything and will give it to you. So if you are in the academy before the boot camp, the academy might be not taking any more members, because I need to fit in everyone in that program. So there is a boot camp coming also. You can join today using the NFP coupon. I can give you that coupon right now before it is ending. Today is the last day to join using that coupon. Use that additional $100 coupon to join us today to the Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to be part of that. So use that coupon to the website and then click join now button. Then you'll be able to join us to be part of that academy, and where you can join the boot camp. You can see the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can learn all of them, including all the strategy that I'm trading. So now let's look at again on euro dollar, where we see that the market from this level is now melting in that direction. So looking at yeah, this is the 30 minutes candle on euro dollar. We can see that there is a liquidity gap here, there's a liquidity gap here. So we see the market is maintaining that channel here. Okay, so this is a channel where the price is breaking down from that channel, which is potentially showing that bearish price action. So because it's NFP and let's quickly look at the weekly forex forecast. Also a very important, I think that it will completely change your trading completely. So let me bring up
Have a pay transparency plan but don't know how to get started? Let us help you put your plan in motion.
So that you guys
Say hi to Bob,
recap.
the modern.
This instrument will show us clear direction about.
Well, today is of course Royal Ascot,
let's look
something I
at
go
the
to every
weekly
year,
Forex
and of
forecast
course
little
Royal
bit.
Ascot's a real gamble.
1 second, guys, pay attention, please.
The
oil tank is leaking. While gold is ready to launch to the moon after creating an all-time high, oil tank is leaking. The price on oil is about to drop. So what is going to happen? Either gold is launching to the moon or it is also crashing down underground with oil. This is the question that we will be answering from this weekly Forex forecast. Okay, so we got that. The whole week is ended. So let's review that weekly Forex forecast. That's a great things to learn from here as well, guys. So if we look at WTI, we talk about WTI. If you look at the weekly and 4-hour chart on WTI, so when I made the analysis, WTI was here in that zone, and we saw that in fact WTI has managed to break down. The oil tank was leaked and it has dropped down. What happened with the gold? And we expect it to launch in the moon and then to crash down. So we see exactly gold has launched with the market opening to the moon with this long rocket. But as the oil tank was leaking, the rocket has crashed down to the underground. So now where we can expect next move to happen. Now if you look at that gold, I believe that because of this big move, after gathering enough liquidity, we can expect gold to drop down back again. And with that being said, I will be waiting for a bounce up, gathering liquidity from this valuable important level of resistance, and then we can look for that drop on gold to create a new lower low. So let me know if you're with me, ready for another deep day, and make sure guys you are subscribing to the channel, pressing that bell notification so that you are not missing out. If you want to watch all the content that I have in the channel, you can subscribe, go to the playlist, and also weekly Forex forecast will be a very good place that you can look at the market, look at all the things that we have in the channel. That will give you a big understanding about the market. Now here in that zone, it is a very narrow area. Let me see that on euro dollar. Okay, so now for euro dollar, what I think that you see, this is a forming series of lower high with the progression of this session before the NY session. As you know that NFP on NY session, and we might see that there is a liquidity grab, especially to this 20 EMA, and from that zone we could see that euro dollar is dropping down. The way this price action has formed is basically, for me, it is highly likely that euro dollar will keep dropping even to this support level. So the price action is bearish. And if we look at the gold and euro dollar from this live session, what we have taken away is that gold dollar index is showing bullish, and euro dollar and gold, they are showing potentially bearish. Okay, so let's see how it goes. As NFP guys, stay connected, stay fully motivated, and join me to trade NFP as well in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I do share all my trade. And also, if you before I leave the live session, before starting another one, if you want to join the regulated broker that I am trading, also you can join that link in the description, and also I can give you a link in the live chat. I have given that link. You can click that link and then you can register, you can start trading. So with that said, I will keep trading, looking at the market. Any trade coming along the way, definitely I will be sending to the group, and also during the live session again coming up another one. any trade coming also I will be sharing with all of you. Hope to have a great NFP week. Until that, I'll see you again next time in the next live upcoming. Stay well, stay happy. Thank you.